Leo Bonhart, one of the most scary villains in the Witcher series, has been formally debuted in Season 4. A pivotal character in the last two novels of Andrzej Sapkowski's The Witcher trilogy, Bonhart is portrayed by Sharlto Copley in the Netflix live-action series. However, not all viewers of The Witcher Season 4 may be aware with the villain because he has never made an appearance in the well-known video game adaptations. Leo Bonhart is a bounty hunter who enjoys bloodshed in a perverse way. Although his persona is linked to Nilfgaard, he never exhibits any genuine political allegiance. Instead, it appears that Bonhart works for whoever will pay him to cause the most harm. In addition to killing for money, Bonhart pursues strong warriors just for fun. He just adores the game. Bonhart's lack of rational reason is what makes him such a terrifying evil. Even while Emmer and Vilgefortz's objectives are unsettling, at least they have logical reasons for their actions, which mostly center on gaining power. Bonhart doesn't find this appealing. From tracking down and murdering witchers to raping, drugging, or torturing his captives, the vicious monster simply does whatever he finds enjoyable. In order to prolong his use of them as a plaything, Bonhart occasionally even keeps a mark for himself, rather than delivering them for money. In the fourth season of The Witcher, Bonhart is hired by Skellen to murder the rats and Ciri, albeit he simply referred to her as Falka. The promise of Falka's fighting prowess piqued Bonhart's interest more than anything else, even though he would have probably accepted the assignment anyhow, just for an excuse to disfigure this group of young crooks. The villain's first encounter with a witcher, who, in his view, perished far too quickly, revealed Bonhart's need for a brutal challenge. In the end, Bonhart lays a trap for the rats, and Ciri arrives much too late to save them. Interestingly, Bonhart captures Falka instead of killing her as Skellen had instructed. Ciri had shown herself to be a formidable warrior, even though he had vanquished her in combat. The game would end, and Bonhart would have no plaything if he killed her. Bonhart doesn't want Ciri to go quickly and easily, which may be disastrous for her. Leo Bonhart is a terrible villain, and The Witcher Season 4 does a decent job of illustrating this. Bonhart's insistence that Ciri observe as he beheaded Mistel in front of her highlighted his propensity to toy with his meal. There will be more in The Witcher Season 5, but his sick pleasure in the act was really terrible. Bonhart sees a chance in Ciri in the Witcher novels. He makes her become an even more skilled fighter and makes her kill in the Claremont arena. Ciri is tormented by Bonhart even though she isn't forcing him to coin this way. There is no end in sight, and everything he does to her is vile and brutal. Once more, Bonhart has no other objective or strategy. For Ciri, it's just a never-ending hell for the villain's amusement and financial gain. As Leo Bonhart remains a major foe in The Witcher Season 5, Ciri's situation will only worsen. Season 4 was already rather gloomy for her. Naturally, the Netflix series will have to conclude the plot a little faster than the books did because this will be the last episode. However, there will undoubtedly be enough time for us to despise Bonhart enough before Ciri exacts her retribution. In the Witcher novels, Ciri escapes Bonhart, but it's not the last time they encounter each other. Vilgefortz's hideout, Striga Castle, plays a crucial role in the story's climactic conflict between the heroes and evil. In an effort to save Yennefer, Ciri travels to the fortress and confronts the man who has caused her so much suffering. In keeping with his promise to defend Ciri, Cahir first advances to battle Bonhart, but the Witcher villain turns out to be too much for him. Bonhart's final act of brutality against Ciri is the death of Cahir. Using what she had learnt from the arena Bonhart made her murder in, Ciri defeats the man. It's an incredibly satisfying conclusion to a really awful villain. Nothing about The Witcher Season 5 is known for sure. Netflix might go in a different direction and find a completely original solution to Ciri and Bonhart's narrative. However, if there's one thing we should anticipate, it's that this most heinous of the Witcher villains will remain just that.